I want you to picture this in your head. You're a Fortnite player who doesn't tend to spend any, if not no money on the game. You get every single free item there is to obtain in the game and get excited whenever something you wouldn't expect to be free happens to be free whenever it gets introduced. You're happy with your free skins, backblings, wraps, etc. Now, I could have described you perfectly in that sense. I have many friends who don't spend money on Fortnite and love getting the free items. But now imagine this. You see a Tesla Cybertruck that is collaborating with Fortnite. And it is a free car that goes over your SUV bodies. You work hard to get all those tedious challenges done and finally unlock your Cybertruck only to find it was sabotaged. To be a disadvantage to the users from the start from Epic Games developers themselves. Sup everyone, it's Litzy, your favorite yappin' yapper. Sorry for taking an embarrassing amount of time to upload a new video. A lot of personal stuff, but hey, I got my teeth fixed. But with all that being said, let's get straight into why I think the entire Fortnite Cybertruck collaboration and all the drama around it is completely pathetic. So, before I get into the meat and potatoes on why I think the whole collaboration is rigged, I first want to cover some baseline things about the Cybertruck. The Cybertruck is a collaboration vehicle that goes over your SUV car bodies. It comes with 5 decals, all of which are not customizable and force your Cybertruck to be a specific color, such as matte black and stainless steel. Those are the only 2 colors that you could use whenever you're using a decal. It also comes with some wheels and a boost trail, both of which are also not color customizable. So comparing this to the other SUV car body that is in the game currently at the time of this video, which is the Behemoth, the Cybertruck has significantly less customization compared to the Behemoth. And even other collaboration cars that have come to the game prior, like the Lamborghini or the McLaren. This could discourage players from wanting to use the vehicle. On top of that, you had the actual quest you had to do to unlock the Cybertruck in the first place being extremely difficult for some players due to potential issues that players might have outside of the game. There's only 2 types of challenges you had to do over the course of 9 days to unlock the Cybertruck. The first was collecting XP in creator-made islands. That was pretty easy to do because if you know the right creative map, it's a breeze because you get so much XP from some creative maps, like 1,000 at a time. It's ridiculous. However, it's the second challenge that could be tough. Earn XP in a main Fortnite mode with friends. Sounds easy enough, right? Just get a few friends on and play some Fortnite. But that potentially poses an issue for a lot of the more introverted players. The less talkative Fortnite players who enjoy playing the game alone and sometimes not even have a single friend on their friends list. Oh, but just join a random squads lobby and become friends with those random people and use them to complete the quest. Again, introverted players might not feel comfortable with that. You just have no idea the kind of people that you can find in a random Fortnite field lobby. And especially because, come on, it's Fortnite. You could expect to find a lot of weird people sometimes in there. And then just make a bot account to play the game with you. While, yes, that could work, but it also requires having multiple devices, and you'd have to play at the same time on multiple devices, which is difficult for a lot of players to even do. Not every player has those luxuries. This is yet another thing that discourages Fortnite players from unlocking the Cybertruck and using it. Then we move on to the more egregious, borderline pay-to-lose examples, or in this case, free-to-lose, for why people would not be encouraged to use the Cybertruck in Fortnite. The default SUV car body, as well as the Behemoth car body, both have 2 back seats that keep you within the vehicle completely safe from outside gunfire, as you are safe on the inside of the vehicle. This however, is not the case for the Cybertruck. If you sit in the two back seats of the Cybertruck, you're not sitting in the very obvious back seats of the Cybertruck that you could see from the outside looking in, but instead, you sit on the open bed of the trunk at the back of the truck, completely open to gunfire. This is not only obviously pay to lose, but this completely ignores the solution to the issue, that being the actual back seats of the Cybertruck that is safe from gunfire that you can literally see just by looking at the car. It feels intentional, doesn't it? Such an obvious solution, just completely ignored. Well, mark that down as another reason why players might be disencouraged to use this vehicle. Think it ends there? Not even close. Because there seems to be a very odd, very specific bug with the Cybertruck in the game right now that makes one of the current game's best items, the Nitro Fist, completely useless. Yes, if you use a Cybertruck car body on an SUV and you get into one in-game, this somehow makes it to where the Nitro Fist no longer works and can cause a borderline epileptic episode on your screen the next time you use it. Players, including myself, have reported this issue to Epic Games and they're currently working to fix it, but it confuses me. How does a specific issue happen in the game with a cosmetic that isn't supposed to affect gameplay at all happening? It doesn't add up. Once again, another thing discouraging players from using the Cybertruck in Fortnite. And you thought it ended there. No. Now it's time to get to what this video was really about. The drama surrounding the Fortnite Cybertruck on Twitter. Holy crap, is it heated on Twitter right now about the Fortnite Cybertruck. Many people making massive call-out posts saying, if you see the Cybertruck crawling across the island on Fortnite, can we all agree to team up and destroy it? And the driver, both actively encouraging teaming, which in Fortnite is banned, and further discouraging players from using the Cybertruck because they don't want to have a massive target on their backs just because they wanted to use a free car that they worked hard to get. Even some of the most hated Fortnite skins, such as the solid color superhero skins, aren't even targeted that much. I hate those skins with a burning passion, and I don't go out of my way just to kill somebody just because they have that on. And you think that's bad? It only gets worse, because if it wasn't just the people on Twitter who don't work for Epic Games complaining about it, then that'd be fine. But it's a different story entirely when the Epic developers themselves are actively encouraging people online, saying stuff like destroy on site. It's ridiculous. No, it's pathetic. There was also an Epic Games developer on Twitter who explained that they didn't like having to work on the collaboration, but had to because it was their job. I'm not going to show that person or the tweet in this video for their own privacy. Also, they hid their Twitter account. But this feels weird to me. Feel however you want and feel about the company and even express your potential hatred if you must, but it also feels weird because there has got to have been collaborations in the past that Epic Games didn't want to work on for personal reasons, yet never talked about them openly. I could imagine that somewhere back in 2020 or 2023, somebody had to work on the Travis Scott or Eminem collaborations, for example, and yet had to work super hard to create a full concert for the guys, despite their potential hatred for them. Now, I could be wrong, and that is just an example, but I highly doubt there hasn't been a collaboration in the past that Epic Games hated so much that they actively talked about it online and encouraged the downfall the way the Cybertruck is getting that drama now. Again, it feels off. It feels shady. It just doesn't add up. to the point where I'm so confused I had to make this video. This whole situation is hard to talk about because Elon Musk and Tesla as a whole is a very controversial topic. Feel however you want about the entire collaboration and who Fortnite is collaborating with. You just got to remember that you don't have to get the item from the collab, even if it is free. But that also means you don't have to be a jerk and actively target those who use those items. For example, I hate Balenciaga. I think their company does shitty things to their employees and their products are crap. But I'm not actively going out of my way to kill Fortnite players just because they're using one of the collaboration skins that came with that collaboration when they did that. It's not my motivation to eliminate players in this game. Your motivation to eliminate players in Fortnite should always be just because you have to, as it is a battle royale, not for whatever cosmetics they do end up using. You need to remind yourselves that the Cybertruck here is a free item, and not a lot of people have cars in this game because they're pretty expensive. And this could be little Timmy's first great attempt at getting a actual Fortnite car to be able to use for himself. But now he has a target on his back because angry, pathetic people on Twitter want to target you and kill you just because they don't have to, but just because you're using a Cybertruck. My God, this is why I say it's all pathetic. It's so pathetic to want to eliminate somebody more in Fortnite just because, for frick's sake, they're using a cosmetic? Cosmetics are supposed to have zero effect on the game you play. And not only does the Cybertruck have multiple pay-to-lose aspects like we discussed earlier, but it also puts a massive target on your back for people who just wanted to use the Cybertruck because, like me, they thought it was silly, or they just wanted to have a car they can call their own in the game because they don't want to spend $15 on getting one themselves. Do I think there's a solution to all of this? Hell no. There is zero chance to change the mind of sad Twitter users online who have nothing better to do than to hate on something like this. They're too stubborn. All I want is a fair game wherein you're not actively being hunted down just because you're using a certain cosmetic. And I for sure don't want that cosmetic to be actively pay to lose. But with that being said, that's the end of the video. It's really unfortunate looking at the absolute state this community is in right now, but I digress. I just want a better Fortnite experience for everyone. Thank you all for making it to the end of the video. Tell me what you thought down below, start a conversation, and if you disagree with me, make your own video about this. Please also make sure to like and subscribe. We are incredibly close to hitting 1,000 subscribers and earning myself a Fortnite creator code, as well as potentially getting me monetized on YouTube. Again, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you guys all so much for being patient with me with my bizarre upload schedule, to say the least. I've been Litzy, your favorite yappin' yapper. Stay lit, and I'll see you later. Good night.